I'm going to introduce the first act tonight. He's one of our very own from the comedy staff. So please give a big hand for Mark Hannon.
What's up, guys? So, thanks for having me. My name's Mark. I'm actually in 4th year now here in UL. And people think that you're 4th year supposed to be you're now more mature and wise and you make better decisions about your life. But then I joined Comedy Sock, so actually none of that happened to me at all. But amazingly enough, I did learn like a few things while I was here in college. And one of the things I learned about was the absolute dangers of going for online gambling. You'll all know this if you ever do it. If you're a smart person, you'll never do online gambling and you'll live a happy, long life and be grand. If you're me, what'll happen is first of all, you're gonna come up with a system. And it's kind of like the stage of grief, the stage of grief, the first stage is you deny that something bad happened. Same thing as that, you're gonna deny that you're going to lose. You have your system, you're like, this is it. I'm gonna fucking win, I'm gonna clean up now. And instead what's gonna happen, and what'll happen is the first time you'll bet, the system, the internet knows that you're a first-time arsehole who's going to try and throw his money down. So it'll let you win. You're going to win that first bet. You'll be like, this is brilliant. I have a whole extra euro now. I never had that before. That's a whole can of Coke now. But then, what happens is you'll keep betting, little small amounts, and you think, you'll have to start making more money. So you start throwing bigger sums down. And you'll throw down a big sum on it, and what'll happen is something bullshit like they'll throw down a big mouse match on tennis, and then fucking Djokovic will lose to a midget from Polynesia or some bullshit like that.
We love midgets.
And then what's going to happen is you're going to be pissed. You're going to be fucking mad now. It's this is imaginary money that was on the internet. You never actually held it. We get fucking lost at it. This is bullshit. So then you're going to start chasing now. You're going to start throwing more and more money down, trying to get back that money you just lost. And you're going to start losing more and more and more. And what's going to happen is there'll come a point now where you'll realize, well, I just lost a fuck ton of money and I can't actually afford food this week. So, what I better do now is I better bet more so I get back to the point I was before where I started betting at all. Which would be a bit like if a drug addict went, well, I want to get off these drugs, so I better inject a lot of heroin now, and then I won't need it again for a long time. And then you're going to start chasing and you'll lose your mind. Eventually there's going to come a point where you have to reevaluate your life. And that for me came around the point where I was 2 a.m. I'm up at fucking 2 a.m. shouting at the computer screen and I'm watching the under-19 five-a-side guitar Ramadan rampaging mud ball football cup, and it's what the fuck am I doing with my life? And at that point, if you're smart, then you'll give up. And if you're stupid, you'll keep betting money and you'll go into a cardboard box someday. Which is a good choice, well, if that's what you're into. But as well as that, I actually there's other stuff I learned when I came to college. One of the first things you learn to get to college is that most of what you learned in secondary school is actually bullshit. It's you think about history, that whole Columbus thing. But you always saw history that everyone's like, Columbus, you're crazy, the earth is flat and you're gonna fall off a waterfall, what's wrong with you? And Columbus like, no, it's gonna be great, I'm gonna go around the world and then you discover America and everyone's like, hooray, it's brilliant. But the thing is, I was actually discovered from the first year, a friend of mine in history, that was actually a pile of bullshit. And everyone knew that the world was actually round. And so that kind of got me thinking then what other stuff, from history have we just completely misconstrued nowadays? And I was kind of thinking well, maybe the Bible was actually just a Harry Potter for back in the day. Everyone would be midnight, they're queuing up outside Zebediah's house. Oh my god, Exodus 3's coming out now! When Moses is going to cross the Red Sea! But the thing is, that's not where the difference is start coming between Harry Potter and the Bible. Whereas, Harry Potter, J.K. Rowling, she made her 7 books, she told her whole story, and it was great. Bible, it went on for 42 fucking books. Like, it fucking milked the shit out of that. And the thing is, you know, the Bible, it started getting pretty fucking preachy, like. And it's like, I was like, yo, the Bible, like, it starts off, and it was like, you know, Garden of Eden, and like, Adam and Eve are naked and shit, and it's great, it's like tits and tits hanging out all the places, it's brilliant. It's great, and you know, telling you, like, you have to love each other and shit. That's not, you know, I can agree with that. And then it just started getting weird. It was like, the first started saying, you can't eat ham. You're like, why can't I eat ham? Fuck you, that's why you can't eat ham. And then it's like, you know, if you have a beard, you can never trim that beard. And it's like, that's a little weird, but I mean, yours is pretty sweet. Like, look at Gordon Darcy, he's pulling that shit off. and then it just goes straight in the deep end. It's like, if you're gay, you get stoned to death. That's it. And it's like, oh shit, where the fuck did this just come out? And it's like, I think that gets me like really worried about this is, you know, like there are people who take Harry Potter, they take it serious. They're like, oh man, I'm having such a Hufflepuff kind of day. They're like, no, that's not such a Ravenclaw thing to say. I mean, imagine if like people start taking the Bible really, really seriously like that. But the thing is, I come from like the vulgar arse end of nowhere in Clare. It's like right in the countryside, so you get a lot of time to think about that stuff. And like I came from such an isolated part of Clare that honest to God now, a friend of mine, he didn't actually realize black people were a real thing until he was 10. It was like, he came up to me one day, he's like, Mark, I saw one. It's like, what did you see? It's real. I'm like, oh shit, is this like fucking Santa Claus? Like, so I'm like 8 or 9, like, I'm fucking dumb as shit. And it's like, a black man! What? And it's like, you know, like in his head, things are imaginary. We're like, fuck Batman, Scooby-Doo, and black people. It's a big tree, like. But it's like the absolute worst thing though about growing up in the countryside is back in the day, if you wanted to look at porn, you're on a dial-up internet connection. And the thing is, that's fucking rough, like, it is rough and shit. Like nowadays, you know, you go onto a porn site, you go to your fucking YouPorn, your RedTube, whatever you're into, I'm not gonna judge you or anything like that. And it's like the ads themselves are fucking porn. There's like your sunscreen, there's like tits everywhere, and then like you want to go look at a video and it's like more tits, and you're like, get out of the way, tits, I want to look at these other tits I want to look at first. Come on. But like back then, you go on the shit, it's like a white page with just a bunch of links, and you have to click on whichever link sounded the sexiest. So you see one be like, yo, blonde with big tits. Like, oh man, I love big tits, it's brilliant. And then you click on it, and they're like, oh man, it's fucking 15 minutes, it's gonna be fucking party time. And so then like, you know, you got your 15 minutes and then you're, oh, I better make a cup of tea, you go make a cup of tea and make a sandwich, you know, you got time to kill here. This is fine still, it's just like building up the anticipation, you know, it's like, this is going brilliant. And so, you know, you can sit down, you have your tea and your sandwich and you make yourself kind of comfortable, you get ready, and there's a picture of dick on your computer. It's like, but rule of interest. Yeah, having some main rule on the internet is no matter where you go, you're never going to be too far away from a bunch of dicks. And my time up.
Well, give it up for Mark Hannon again there, everyone.